All right, good morning. Doug is gone, and are you in an OFT? Just give me a sec. I am nearly ready. Transition there. There we go. All right. Now, where did we end up? Go ahead and get that committed real quick. Now for Visual Studio. There we go. Hello, friend. That up again. It's either like 25 lines on the screen or 32. Let's go with 32. 25 would be probably easier on the stream, but all right, and then over to. Oh, you know what? We should probably say something about this. Oh well. Say join me for early Monday streaming. All right. So what are we gonna do? We still have some pieces left for this swap. Oh, and I found the source set. The dark mode for source set is just listening to the browser mode. So on my computer, what was it, Friday night? I happened to go to source set. I'm like, wow, it's all dark. How did I set this up? And it was a different machine. And it's really a Firefox preference whether or not to do light mode, dark mode, or auto. And I had that other machine on auto. So I just set this one to dark mode, and there we go. Now we just need like a dark mode skin on it to get that bar. We're good. All right. So we're missing language detection. Let's go ahead and add that. Let's get some water. All right, and decode. Now, where is that? That is going to be somewhere in this Twitch messages file where we're generating these different message parts. Okay. In Rust with Tauri, we break the message apart in Rust and send this structured information over to the JavaScript side, which then decorates it. Okay. So we have text, emoticon, and code. We're working on the code section. Now, was there a Rust outline mode for this? Oh, and Taco Enjoyer, thank you for that follow. I wonder how people sometimes come up with these Twitch names. Like, I can only imagine it's because you were eating a taco at the time that you created your Twitch account. But all right, here's our highlight code section. So what are we doing right now? So we have this find by extension. We have a syntax set. We're finding it by extension. We're looking up Rust. And right now, if we toss in some Rust code, like let foo equals $, no, not $, yeah, $, var. Right, we get syntax coloring over there. Now, it's a little bit better if we run the newer version, I think. Because this doesn't look right. It should have a different color palette. So let's also run the latest version. Quick login. If we copy and paste that again. Yeah. So you can see it's a little bit better. I was expecting the let there to be highlighted. That's interesting. We're going to take a quick little side trip and inspect this. Storage type. Oh, interesting. That if equals. We have source, which is Rust. Push that over. We have storage type. I don't think that's correct. But we can go and clean that up a little bit. A breakpoint. I don't want that breakpoint. There we go. Let crab equals this. Yep. And yeah, thank you for the next one. We'll inspect this one too. So we have storage type. All right, let's go into message.svelte. Where's our CSS on this? Oh, you know what? It's in highlight.css. Storage type function. All right. So in this case, if we just removed storage type, then we get let highlighted. Oh, interesting. So maybe we should have made that a little lighter. And let's look at this again. This is in source Rust. Okay. I think that's okay for now. Okay. So we're just going to touch these up as we see it. I guess we're creating our own little template here. And it's going to be incomplete. So we'll fine tune it as we go along. All right. So back to where we were. Where were we? Here, highlight code. We get a syntax set. We find syntax reference by extension. Then we have some HTML generator. We generate a line, and then we return the finalized HTML for them. Now, so what our goal is going to be here would be to have something like, if we do a backtick, then Rust, so the language name, right? So if we're looking for the language name, and we say function main, print line, boom. I'm going to do this like so. So the first couple letters, if it was JavaScript, I'd expect somebody to be able to optionally put JavaScript there, right? If it's Rust, you know, they put Rust there, just to disambiguate what the code is. So we're going to look at first that language piece. That, and probably also reducing the size of the slice to also get rid of these little backticks. And then eventually we might actually do also toss in some formatting, so Rust code gets formatted. All right. So fixed language default. Okay. So let potential lang is going to be equal to, you know what, let's remove the outer border on this. Code. I'm going to do 1 dot dot and then code dot length -1. That's going to kill that off. That, and we should probably have a little test for this as well. So as we do this, we're also going to build out a test for it. Oh, that's going to generate a lot of HTML. So I think we'll just capture the first error output, toss it in there, and then mutate it. Function like code. Oh, it's a simple one. Just going to actually copy that last function main bit. Toss that in there. HTML. Oh, and this should be a string. There's something that's wrong. Right. let's comment that out first. Okay. That, and we'll cancel the build. Okay. All right, so we need to copy this here. We'll adjust this. Where's our actual? Here. And we do need a double quote there. And a pound sign down here. Okay, so this is what's going in, and what we want to come out of this is going to be what? Removing of that rust bit there. Then we do not want the little backticks. Okay, and the backticks are gone. We already removed those. Okay. Well, let's see it actually work, right? Alright. Oh, it still failed. Oh no, it's escaping the string for us. Shall we go through and remove those? It would be a lot easier to read. There we go. It's a good thing we went back and tested that. Uh-oh, something else failed. Did we have another escaping in here? Oh. Interesting. Twitch message departs. Subscriber emotes. Whoa. Oh no, it's getting clobbered with... What? Our code is getting... Wait, why is this code? This shouldn't be code. This... Oh, it should be code. That is expected to be code. So we have these little backticks here. Okay. No, it's right. Oh, man. Okay. Quick little detour. Which, okay, and... Is that Twitch message part to subscriber modes? Code and emote. Alright, expected here. Should be something like that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, these are going to be the same kind of blocks, isn't it? And this one has Kappa script tag. This one, though, is the same. code in that one. Okay. Alright, just 3 failing now. Man. Okay, here we are. Oh, and this has HTML bits in there too. Yes. Does that look right? I don't know if this... We're probably going to have to come back to this one because it doesn't have Rust as a language. So I'm not sure if these Rust tags here are actually going to change when we add auto detect. So there isn't any code in there. So I don't know what the auto detect is going to be. Oops. I forgot to put this in there we go. Right. But it will be nice to have passing tests as we work through this. So I think it's worth the cleanup. Let's go in here. Interesting. Emoticon. Oh. That's different. Did we change those? Install check. So it's expecting the first emoticon to be that very large one, but the actual one is this other value. Or, sorry, the actual one is the top one, they expect it's the bottom one. Oh yeah, look at this. These are different. Let's just fix these. Okay. That should get us some passing tests. What was the, let's associate with the little number here, 23. Alright, now back to what we want to work on. Let's leave that. Okay, so we want to be able to clean this up a bit. What do we expect? We expect that this rust goes away. Right, so let's do that. Bad unit tests? Oh yeah, we got unit tests now. We've got unit tests. Actually, we added unit tests when we swapped it around from being in basically the byte indexed strings to Unicode indexed strings. Because I think by that point we had explored enough and wanted to be able to know whether or not things were regressing as we went through and added more functionality to it. Just trying to find the part where we do that so I could show you. There's a message. Oh, here. Message to message parts. No, that's not it. It's before that. Emotes. See, the emotes are now in Unicode space, which they were to begin with. Right? Because Twitch does everything in Unicode. And so when we get some text, Rust sees it in bytes, so you have to convert it to a vector of char. Where is it? Oh, here. Yeah, Twitch to message parts. So we convert our message to a vector of chars to be able to work with it. Is that properly syntax highlighted code blocks? It is. We are working on that. This one here is using highlight.js, right? But the new one is using Syntect, the same thing that the bat tool uses. Okay. So, where's? Okay. Here we go. Highlight code. So we are trying to get the potential language. So we need to know what the first word is. So we've stripped off the backticks. CKS. There we go. So we have our potential language. What are we going to do? How do we find that? It's code.split ASCII whitespace. Oh, what is this? Nice. That'll work. I think we just want next, right? So that should give us our first word. What does this return? An option to a stir. All right, potential language is an option to a stir. If let sum, and what is this? Lang equals potential lang. Oh, this is still a potential lang, isn't it? So we don't know if it's going to exist in the syntax lookup. And else, we'll do something else. We'll assign this to the SRR. No, we're gonna have to rename that because it has RS in its name. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's try the new one. The new one does a much better job with parsing these out. Prettier integration and WASM-based plugin support. Simple mapping functions. FFZ. Oh, interesting. That could be very interesting. I was planning on doing a better TV and these other emoticon plugins also. Yeah. Okay, so let's Moscow Bish. We're gonna push this through again. Right. Look at the difference in the highlighting here. And some of this is actually, what do we expect this to be? Is that comment? Yeah, we didn't do comments yet. Oh, thank you for this, because we had neglected the comments. Look at this. Oh, weird expressions. Oh, that's fantastic. Right. So first, as I said before, let's fill this in. Go over to highlight.js. comment block. What do we want our color to be? We've been pulling these from my editor settings. Comments, here we go. There we go. What is this other one? String quoted. I think we're getting that one correct, right? String.quoted, yes. Okay. The rest looks pretty good. It's not using like Rust Analyzer. Right? It's not using like a proper Rust parser, I think. So what's it using? It's using the TextMate. Oh, which one broke? This one? I missed one. Yeah, so Syntax, the crate that we're using. Let's see, where is it? Syntax. This is the, using Sublime Text syntax definitions. So they're not using like Rust Analyzer or something to really parse Rust, right? They're using Sublime Text syntax definitions. So it's better than Highlight.js, which is why we switched to it. Oh, I see this one, the lifetimes. Yeah, okay. Hold on, we got a couple more pieces here. Storage modifier. Did we not have storage modifier set up? We do function.storage modifier. Yes, this should be colored more closely to how I have it in my editor. So if we just toss this into Rust, right, we expect pub to be red there. So right now it's not. And then the lifetimes are that gorgeous purple color. Storage.modifier. Okay. Ooh, look at that. That's the colors on the right. I think I actually prefer in this case, but you know. And then if we did on, let's be a little bit more specific. Function storage modifier. Okay. What about these? Storage modifier lifetime. Okay. You know, we didn't need that on there. Because this one would just be more specific. And what is that? That's going to be, yeah, this purple color. Which is what? Namespace? I don't see it. I think it was a darker, like a darker purple. All right, we're using the Challenger Deep theme. All right, where is that? Highlight.js, we can get rid of those. Oh, here it is. All right, and I think it's this dark magenta color. Yeah, that's getting better. Okay. And this should be blue for the return type. Punctuation, let's see. Function, return type, separator. Let's. Oh, what was it? Return underscore type? Return dash type, okay. Separator, oops. And we want this to be a bluish color, right? It's kind of like a darker blue. We got the light blue here, dark blue there. It didn't take. Why? I must have butchered the function. Oh, this should be like so. There we go. All right. A couple little pieces left. Like, what about... Oh, I killed it. Shenanigans. Okay. Oh, sugar. Yeah. Need to toss that through there again. Okay. And where were these weird expressions? Oh, wow. Cool. That is kind of funny. Wow. All right. So we have this, but what about the lifetimes? Or excuse me, the type brackets. So here we expect them to be red. Here they're not. Generic definition, generic begin. Let's see if that's enough. Wait, it wasn't comment block. It was it type information? Generic begin. And then there's an end at the other side of that. This guy. Functional change separator rust. What do we have it as? It's just purple like the other. It's fine with me. Alright, what's the type on this? Punctuation separator. We don't want it to be red, we want it to be purple. That's pretty colorful now. How about this guy over here? All right. Variable parameter. And this is inside of function parameters. I think variable parameters probably enough. Oh, no variable in here. What do we expect? Oh, an orange. Interesting. Okay. All right, now it's all colorful. Let's see how close it is, though. Pub function. You wait, that's blue. We have purple on the inside. This is the wrong purple. It should be the lighter purple. Let's fix that up. Where's the lighter one? Magenta. Okay. And what? Inspect these again. It's our storage modifier lifetime. And the separator here. Okay. Pretty good. Then we have, oh, we're missing a little bit of color on this token there. And this one here. Okay. This end here are the wrong color. The rest looks good. Okay, so 3 elements. What's this? Function separator rust. Function punctuation separator. What's the expected color? It's a light purple again. Oh, and this should be like so. Okay, it's the right color now. Then we had this one here. Storage type rust, but this is function parameters storage type. We have that, what, this blue over here? Yeah, so oh, and this one is slightly different. Okay. Function return type, storage type. It's very flexible. Oh, I got it wrong. Function, return type, storage type. Ah. There we go. I think that's it. All right. Wow. be fun to get a little bit more nuanced in here with the color, especially in Visual Studio. All right. I think that's all I have in me for now. Okay, we got closer, but I would like to go back and test some of these again later. Like this one. What happens with this? Okay, it's getting closer. Like, why is this variable name? Come with the variable name, please. Oh, it is. It's just source. Anyhow, let's move on. We are moving on. Letting go, Ben. Letting go. All right. So we're going to close that for now. Otherwise, it's just going to keep reloading as we save the file. So we get our potential language, right? Get our, let's see, first optional string. And let's take a look at this. Splits a string slice by ASCII whitespace. The iterator return will return string slices that are subslices of the original string slice. Okay, separated by any amount of ASCII whitespace. Perfect. Okay, so we just want the first token there. Right? So if somebody says, yeah, Rust, and then they have some code there, right, it should strip it out. And it does in the previous example, the one in JavaScript. So I prefix this with Rust, as you could probably see in the Twitch chat itself. Now, let's look this up by extension. So we have our potential language. But if this fails, what are we going to do? We're going to look it up by the first line of code. This is on a syntax set. Let's go look that up. We'll have search tabs. Syntax. Find syntax by path name, first line. Here we go. Oh, I see. That's really looking for things that are in the first line of files. Shebangs and such. Oh. So is this saying that here, let's going to just save this for a moment. Okay. And where were we? We were, let's get rid of this here. I'm going to toss this into a new file. It's obviously Rust code. We'll save this to AOEU, save it without a file extension. Let's see what bat does. Bat source AOEU. Oh, it is plain. It is not colorful at all. So in this case, it looks like bat is... So, yeah. Or always. So it didn't know. Well, that's unfortunate. That's a bummer, because the previous one, if it didn't know what it was, it made a decent guess. Just delete that. That's too bad. That really is. Okay. Is there any other thing? Load from folder. Load defaults into builder. Find. We have a list of syntaxes we could guess all on our own. I don't know if I'd want to do that. We could default to Rust. Let's try this and see what happens. And what if we get one that... I think we can do this a different way. Now let SR equals SS dot... No, first, do this. Okay, and we leave it as an option. And then we'll go through a series of kind of little gauntlet checks here. Oh, this has to be, oh, that's right. Like that map. Yep. Okay, then if it's still nothing, SR dot is none. I don't like that. Let's just match it. If it's already something, let's use what's already there. If it is nothing, we give it the line itself, which is going to be the code. And because switch puts everything on the first line here, that's everything. That's an option. We want it to stay as an option, though. It should return an option. Oh, we're destructuring it here. I want to keep it as the same. Okay. That works. Then otherwise, what do we do? Oh, and then... Thank you. Let's see what that looks like if we... Nice. In the none case, isn't there something more interesting we could do as well? Like sr dot unwrap or else? Oh, but that would be only if... that might work. Like we could say... Do that here. Mismatch types. Oh, once a syntax. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I wanted to actually change the type. Or else unwrap. Yeah. Does that work though? Because it still might be none, right? If it can't figure it out by the first line. Hey, Lobslang, good morning. We can just default to Rust. I don't know. Let's see what happens if... And then, or else. Unwrap or else. Ooh. That's getting a bit nested for me. Yeah, that probably worked. Syntax. Find syntax by first line. What else do we have in here? Find by path. By scope. What is scope? Find syntax by its default scope. Send all similar methods below to a linear search of syntaxes. This should be fast because there aren't many syntaxes, but don't think you can call it a bajillion times a second. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe we use... How do we get a scope? Oh, we give it a scope? No. Is this doing a backward clone from format? build string returns a string representation of the scope. Interesting. A hierarchy of atoms with semi-standardized names used to accord semantic information to a specific piece of text. I see. This is like the classes we've been seeing. So if we wanted to be able to go backwards, we try to look that up. And that's not going to work for us. Extension, first line, name, path, scope by token. Searches for a syntax first by extension and then by case insensitive name. Huh. Oh, we could do that. That'd probably be a better lookup than our previous one. First line user input. Instead of by extension, we would want by token. Okay. Find syntax plain text. Find a syntax for plain text, which usually has no highlighting rules. That makes me sad, but I think that's all we have. Find syntax, plain text. That's it, right? I know we could look at the test, but I want to play with it first. Let's get it running. Let's copy some of these in again. So if we don't tag that with a language, oh, it comes through so plain. But if we do bang Rust and then include it, oh, interesting. That's leaving the Rust bit in there. What about HTML or something? HTML. Some HTML in. Title to head. Probably didn't need to be valid HTML. Really? No syntax highlighting for HTML. What about JavaScript? Okay. Interesting that it doesn't do XML. All right, but the code here. Potential language. Yes. We didn't do anything with this if it did match. Oh, wait. Okay, so we have to do that. So we have to redefine code. What do I want to match on here? Potential lang? This in here. If we don't find anything, then syntax reference is still none, and then code is going to be the same as before. Otherwise, we return some SR and then our new code. Okay, so in this case we need the code is equal to what code. Now our beginning point here is going to be the length of the potential language. That's what our slice should be. This here is oh, but we only do this if okay, yeah. We still only want to do this if we find something. We don't want to do that. If srta is sum, do one thing, else the other. So we get the syntax by token. If it is something, we trim up the code and return it. If it's nothing, we set it up to continue. All right. Let's do this again. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. I wonder if there is a crate, lib.rs, that can guess the syntax. How would we find that? What would we look for? Syntax guess. Code syntax. What? This has like no version, nothing. I keep wanting to play with Chomsky. I think that would be fun. All right. I wonder what file would do. File just looks at the extension in this case, doesn't it? So again, if we saved this, C program text. Oh, look at that. So it did guess it. File? Is there like a... Somebody redid that in Rust. FD find. Codefan, hello, how are you? I'm looking for a way to get a guess, right, for the syntax. Because in the case where we don't know, let's say somebody just tosses a backtick in there and it goes to town, it's plain, right? Even if we tossed valid Rust code in there. And then if somebody tosses in some tagged Rust, right, in the message they prefix it with the language they're using, then we can get some decent syntax highlighting. I mean, already this is like much better than we have with regular Rust, regular Twitch, right? So in here, like, and then this is what we get. Otherwise, right? So first, it's an improvement. We went to syntax because it had more formatting, right? It was a lot more verbose or expressive. We started out with HTML.js. I found that, you know, it didn't really do much. We could have both. I put the HTML to JS bits back in there in the case where we don't know what it is. So we have like the really good one and then a step down. Oh, you got to put, you missed a matching backtick. Return 0 to 2. Yes. Oh, I see. Yes. I don't know. I was hoping that there would be a better way to find something. And the file command, if I gave it just Rust in a file that had no extension, it told me that it was C program text, which pretty good guess, right? If we move that file to source aou.rs, oh, now the thing is reloading. It still tells us it's C program text. Okay, so file doesn't know about Rust code. And maybe we could find something, because I think this exists, right? Identify code syntax. Language. Oh, I want to programmatically identify it. Yes. Oh, we could build an AI thing that identifies it. Yes. That makes so much sense. My goodness. Oh, that would be so much fun. We'd have to get a number of... Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Make a request to ChatGPT. That's cool. Wow. That is something that we desperately need. Okay. Oh. So one of my little friends that came into the office this morning was my favorite cat that we have. She's like in full-on mouser mode. I think she wants out. I'm gonna go let her out. I'll be right back. Oh, goodness. Wow. Because you saw someone playing around with ChatGPT today. I just went and let it solve elite code problems and even write it. Write a Flappy Bird. GitHub's approach. Linguist. Or if there's a wrapper to this. Well, it's a Ruby library. Call it to Ruby. I like having a AI set. Yeah, I don't know. There could be so many different ones. Wonder if somebody is linguist. Oh, sitting on this name, Bogo. Temporarily updated over 2 years ago. Yeah, that's not temporarily. Fast programming language detector. Based on GitHub's Linguist Ruby library. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Accuracy. Okay, let's try this one. Let's see what's going on here. Hyper polyglot. Okay. We have a detect based on strings. Let's see. Action. Language breakdown or detect, and this is only to a path? Oh, I don't want to save these things to like a temp file. We could. I save it to a temp file. Point hyper polyglot to it. I wonder if there's a reason why. Why does it have to be file name? Okay, so we look at the file name first. Extension. Languages from extension. Filter candidates from shebang. Okay. So they're looking at the first line detector. Content. Detectors get. Oh, what is this? Using heuristics is only going to be useful if we have more than one candidate. Okay. If the extension didn't result in candidate languages, then the heuristics won't either. Ooh. Oh, that's tough. Okay. So if we look at detectors, what's our candidates? I want to play around and see what this will get us. And where's their... engine language map, I see. Ooh. Well, where do we want to take this? Man, I really like the idea of trying to learn some of the AI detection with this. Just given a code snippet, what language is it, right? Is it Rust? Are we learning yet? What could we use for this? This is outside my comfort zone, but it would be fun to learn. This is Rust Learn. In this tutorial, we'll try to carry out a simple classification task using Rust, starting found to be TensorFlow bindings. I wonder what... It is kind of popular and has FFI. Has TensorFlow bindings. Let's see what... All right, let's... I don't even know what the correct natural NLP would it be? Even okay, fine. Take Rust, TensorFlow. Okay. TensorFlow Rust provides idiomatic Rust language bindings for TensorFlow. Getting started. Is it going to call out to Python for this? Or is this just for development stuff? We did close a... We could follow what this guy did. Is to build okay. And what... I don't even know what language TensorFlow is in. Is that C? C++? Because C build systems often use Python. Oh, I see. Okay. Source data set. All right, so you get the data. Data processing. You can look to articles about neural network language identification since it's pretty close to the related. I see. The paper? It kind of feels like this should be its own little library, right? Okay. Text classification network. You could Google how to train them. Okay. There we go. Anything else we should add to this? Because I think we're going to explore this, but I want to close the current ticket first. So, trying to be a good software engineer, you know? Right? Yeah, that's what I love about these projects. You dig into one little feature enough, and you end up just like, why don't we have hyperlinks yet? Like the trigrams. Modeling. Right, so building an activity pub server. Maybe you can add neural network identification for automatic content warnings. Ooh. Oh, interesting. That could be interesting. Oh, and I just came up with a cool name for it. We could call it Rosette, short for like Rosetta, like the Rosetta Stone. And that it doesn't do translation for you, but it can tell you what the languages are. You do something like that. Okay. Oh, that sounds like it'll be fun. And then we'll need some corpus. Gonna filter like GitHub stuff. GitHub. Come in here and we do some. Where is it? One sec. I forget. Did I forget something? I don't know. That's a great idea. All right. Cargo. New lib. Today. Perfect. Then we'll have to come up with something else. You know, if we could do this using, yeah, if we could do this using some of the Are We Learning Yet crates, I think it would be great for the kind of Rust community piece. Oops, wrong monitor. There we go. Oh, there we go. How's it going? We'll have to figure out what we need first and then hop into that. Alright, but to finish our current task, okay, I am getting so sidetracked with this idea. Okay. Let's close that out. So we have the plain one last. Okay. Now let's check our tests on this. Go test. Yeah. Text plane. Instead of source rust, it's going to be text plane. Boo. In these cases, it just makes sense. Highlight code simple. And this one. Oh, there was more. This is... Did it have? Hello, okay, text planning. Yeah, that just much simpler. And then it just had the script tag because it's text plain. Okay. Should probably just copy that out. Training data. Yeah, I was thinking of scraping GitHub for you know, very liberally licensed projects, like MIT licensed, that sort of thing. Because I don't think that using copyleft code for training data is a good idea. Down to one failure? Yes, one failure. Perfect. Okay. Now what's different here? Source recipe. Alright, spot the difference. Yeah, content warning idea. Where do you get the training data from? Yeah. You boot up a VM inside of a VM, and then you go scrape data, and then, yeah, then you destroy it. Yeah, I don't know what's actually different here. Span, meta function, Rust span. Next one. IR. Huh. I really don't see a difference here. There's probably something subtle and tiny. I don't see it. Let's just copy these out. Oh, how do we turn word wrap off? Is it under like view, word wrap? There we go. And lined up. Oh, there's space here. Oh. And other than that, they're the same? Yeah, I never would have seen that. Yeah, they're the same otherwise. I see. Huh. Okay. I need a +1. Potential language. Here. This might not work. We probably have to test to see whether or not the length of the slice is long enough to do this. Like if somebody does like that, right? Is it going to crash it? And you can see right now it's a bit of an edge case. In this case, it's an empty block. Let's pull that up a little further. All right, see that little empty block there. All right. I'm guessing that here. Let's run our test one more time. Okay. Now let's run an empty test. I don't know what to put here. Let's just see if it an exception. Yeah. Okay, so we have to take care of that. Is it U size max? Oh my goodness. This is going to be what? Code dot length or that dot length. Let's just get rid of that paren there. Okay. Oh, no, we want whatever's lower, right? Well, min. Okay. Let me go get to work on the Rosetta library, huh? All right. Yep, that's just empty. Wow, that's very empty. That's funny. It's a bit of an edge case, so I think we'll leave it. Number 23. Okay, we're doing the language detection and stripping backticks. What's that, 23? Yes, 23. Oh, and I saw this the other day. I'm gonna say implements. Remember, oh, we give it a link, right? flourish. Oh, look at that. All right. Learning how to use source hut still. Well, I gotta get ready for doing some day job stuff. So we're gonna do a little bit of wind down. I'm curious more about the language parsing stuff. First NLL. No, not that. Not NNL. Rust. Neural network. Oh, interesting. Interesting that they use trigrams for this. I mean, use that in like spam filtering and stuff all the time, but oh, interesting. Library keeps a list of 300 most frequently used trigrams. Wow. It's interesting. It would be small, right? They provide falsy results for short texts. Well, input text by words and look at the words in language dictionaries. Interesting. For example, in German, I can't think of any words that would really produce of. Huh. Oh, interesting. So we could actually do bloom filters, right? We could store stuff in bloom filters. Paragraph for long text and use dictionary lookup for short text. And I think, oh goodness. Because if this is like a general purpose library, then yeah, having the trigrams approach for a long text and then for a short text. Ooh. That's interesting. So you can also take the all right, like the reserve words for languages as well. And just toss those into a bloom filter and see how close you can get with those. Right? Because programming languages do have specific tokens that they use. And you could probably get pretty close with that. And then if you miss it, it's not going to be off by much, right? So if you miss, let's say, if let foo equals bar in, let's say, Rust versus JavaScript, right, it's going to be like the single character, like the ampersand on the stir ref, right? On the stir. All right. That'll be fun to think about. Probably only have to do it for the ones that exist in the library we're using. You do it for more, but neural network Rust. There's TensorFlow. I like the idea of not embedding TensorFlow in a library. I do like the sort of statistical approach to this as well, as opposed to the neural network version. Some of this is probably also going to be very specific to the projects that are used. So you'd have to have a very large corpus. So I can imagine, like, C++ having certain strings for how let's say their generics work, right? With the auto keyword, right? It's going to show up a lot more. So I think trigrams are probably going to pick up on things like that, right? Certain macros that are used are very common things in libraries. Extern create, right? Probably be a giveaway for Rust. But who's going to type that in chat, right? It'd be nice to be able to identify it, but yeah, okay. Maybe a combination. Having like the language keywords stored in Bloom filter. Being able to identify those to help boost some of these other approaches. Yeah. All right. I gotta run. It's been fun. I look forward to our next little adventure here. Let's see what we're gonna raid today. Right. Advent of code. I haven't been following a didn't even log into the site yet. So. All right, y'all. It's been fun. I think we made some good progress today. So, until next time. Bye-bye.